3 months ago, I laughed at the conspiracy theorists, the ones posting frantic warnings about China locking down silver exports. I thought they were paranoid. I was wrong, and what I discovered changed everything I understood about this market. Because at midnight last night, the global silver trade transformed into something unrecognizable. Let me take you back to October. I'm scrolling through silver forums like I do every morning. Someone posts a leaked memo claiming Beijing is planning to restrict exports through a tiny list of state-controlled companies. The comments explode. Half call it fake news. The other half are panic buying. I do what any rational person would do. I ignore it. Fast forward to December 15th. Another leak, this time with company names. 44 firms. That's it. I'm still skeptical, but now I'm curious. So I start making calls. I know a guy who sources silver components for an electronics manufacturer in California. Been doing it for 12 years. I ask if he's heard anything. His voice drops. Yeah, I've heard. My suppliers are terrified. The conversation haunted me. This guy isn't some internet prophet. He's a professional who's navigated trade wars and COVID without breaking a sweat. And for the first time in 12 years, I heard genuine fear in his voice. December 28th. Beijing publishes the official exporter list. I pull it up, start scrolling. State enterprises. One after another. I count them twice. 44 companies. The conspiracy theorists were right. Here's what nobody prepared me for. The emotional whiplash of realizing an entire market structure is collapsing, and you're one of the few who sees it coming. It's not exciting. It's terrifying. So let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're 35. You work procurement for a solar company in Arizona. Good job. Your wife just had your second kid. You've built relationships with 3 Chinese suppliers over 8 years. They compete for your business. Prices stay reasonable. Life is stable. You wake up January 1st. Check your email. Subject line makes your stomach drop. Cannot fulfill orders. New regulations. You call him. It's 3 a.m. his time, but he picks up immediately. We're done. Not on the approved list. Try the 44. He sounds like he's been crying. This is the transformation. Yesterday, silver flowed freely. Today, one government controls who gets metal and who doesn't, and you just lost access. You spend New Year's Day calling Beijing. Finally, someone at a state enterprise answers. He quotes you a price $25 above spot. You do the math. That wipes out your profit margin. But here's the twist. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have inventory anyway. Domestic manufacturers get priority. Maybe February. Maybe never. You have 42 employees. Counting on you. Orders shipping in 3 weeks. Contracts with penalties that could bankrupt the company. And no silver. Your wife walks in holding the baby. You can't even explain it because it sounds insane. That's reality for hundreds of procurement managers right now. And this is where it gets fascinating. Markets don't just break, they transform. And transformation creates winners and losers nobody expects. Shanghai opened this morning. Physical premiums are $15 to $20 above New York spot. I've watched silver markets for 8 years. Never seen a spread like that. To completely different prices for the same metal based purely on geography, New York assumes. Silver flows freely. That world ended at midnight. Shanghai reflects reality. Controlled supply. Government approvals. One price is telling the truth. The other is living in the past. Here's my first mistake. I assumed this would be gradual. Markets adjust slowly over months. That's not happening. The adjustment is violent. Industrial buyers are panicking right now, calling suppliers who can't help, trying to redesign products they've made for years. And here's the twist nobody saw. The small refiners who've been the escape valve for decades. Done. For 20 years. These guys moved millions of ounces through Hong Kong disguised as jewelry components. Beijing just criminalized it. Unlicensed exports carry prosecution. The back door is welded shut. We're left with 44 companies answering to party officials. Before any silver leaves China, someone in Beijing asks one question. Do we need this metal more than the buyer does? Price discovery isn't happening in markets anymore. It's happening at a desk in Beijing. My second mistake, I thought institutions would panic sell. Completely wrong. Reports are surfacing of buyers trying to execute $100 million physical purchases. Strategic buyers who understand what nationalization means. They're not asking if silver goes higher. They're asking how much metal they can secure before the window closes. Google searches for how to buy silver just hit all-time highs. Higher than 2011 when silver touched $50. Higher than the pandemic. The crowd is showing up, historically. When search volume spikes like this, it marks major turning points. If you've been stacking silver for years, you feel vindicated. Everything about supply deficits and resource nationalism just got confirmed. But there's also this sinking feeling. The comfortable market you understood is gone. The one where you could buy whenever you wanted. That market doesn't exist. If you've been waiting to buy, you feel sick. All those times you almost pulled the trigger. All those dips you thought were coming. The window just slammed shut, and premiums are exploding while spot price becomes meaningless. Here's what's happening beneath the surface. Solar panels consumed nearly 200 million ounces last year, almost 20% of global supply. And solar deployment isn't slowing, it's accelerating. All of it depends on silver. Electric vehicles need 25 to 50 grams per car. Double traditional vehicles. Every major automaker has committed to F targets. They all need silver. Their main supplier just got cut off. But the supply side can't respond. New mines take 7 to 10 years. Most silver comes as byproduct of mining other metals. You can't ramp up output because prices rise. This creates a structural ceiling that can't be fixed quickly. Surging demand in every direction: solar, EVs, electronics, defense, AI, infrastructure, and investment demand exploding, all competing for supply that just got locked down. 2010, China cut rare earth exports 40%. Neodymium went from $40 to $400 per kilogram in 6 months, not because demand exploded, because supply got nationalized. Same pattern, unfolding now. But here's the difference. Rare earths are niched, silver is everywhere. Your phone, your car, solar panels, military equipment. When you nationalize something this critical, ripple effects are massive. I called my procurement contact this morning, asked how he's handling it. He laughed. Not happy. Broken. We're not handling it. We're scrambling. Trying to source from Mexico, Peru, anywhere not China. But everyone's doing the same. Non-Chinese suppliers are flooded. Their prices are climbing. They don't have capacity to replace what we lost. This is the new reality. A fragmented market where access matters more than price. Where physical metal beats promises. Where East and West operate in different worlds with different rules. Beijing didn't implement these restrictions, planning to lift them next quarter. They looked at the math. Global deficits for 5 straight years. Demand accelerating. Strategic importance increasing. They decided there isn't enough for everyone. Keep it for ourselves. So what do? Stop thinking about this like a normal market move. Old correlations are dead. Technical patterns don't apply. This is resource bifurcation. If you're holding physical silver, you own a strategic asset governments are hoarding. Don't sell into strength. Don't take profits in depreciating currency. Watch dealer premiums. When the coin shop charges 90 and the screen says 73, believe the coin shop. If you've been waiting, the window is closing. Not months, days. Dealers will reprice overnight. Yesterday's $5. Premiums become 15 next week. The dip isn't coming. If you're holding paper silver, ETFs, or unallocated accounts, read your prospectus tonight. Force majeure clauses, cash settlement. They settle at their chosen price. You hold at 80. They cash you out at 70 while physical trades at 100. Happened with nickel in 2022. Markets don't die cleanly. They transform messy. Old rules stop working before new rules get established. There's chaos where nobody knows what anything is worth because reference points keep shifting. We're in that period now. I was wrong about the conspiracy theorists, wrong about timing, wrong about institutions. But here's what I got right. When governments treat commodities as strategic resources instead of tradable goods, everything changes, and the change isn't gradual. It's sudden, violent, permanent. The $73 price represents a market that ended at midnight. Tomorrow reflects a new reality where silver is rationed, hoarded, and fought over. This is the transformation. From free trade to controlled access, from market pricing to political allocation, from commodity to strategic asset. You're watching it unfold in real time. If this helped you understand what's happening, hit the like button. Share this with anyone who needs to see it. Subscribe because this is evolving daily. Drop a comment. Are you holding? Buying? Did you see this coming? The conversation is just beginning. What happens next will separate those who recognize the change from those waiting for the old market to come back. Welcome to the new silver reality. The transformation is complete, and there's no going back.